Hello and welcome back to the channel. As most of y'all know, both of the consoles have launched. Well, not both. The PS5 with the disc drive and without, and the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S. Well, as most of y'all know, the stock hasn't really been good on new electronics these days, and people are freaking out about it. I mean, as you can see right here, Mudahar has to steal his PS5 out of the back of a truck just to be able to get it. And yeah, I mean, it's a good time to get into gaming these days, but it also isn't, because there's such a shortage due to everything that's going on in the world. But as you can see here, Yang, yeah, he's saying like, yeah, as of today, next gen has officially become current gen. And then right under it, sick, GameStop didn't even get enough PS5 so that I won't be able to get mine till next week. Awesome. Yep, that's how it is these days. The new games that are coming out are awesome, but jeez, I mean, no one's getting them. And as you can see here, Mr. It's a Gundam's got it right. Trying to order a PS5 is like trying to catch a break with the YouTube algorithm. Yep, pretty much the same thing. And all I gotta say is refreshing the page, dude, you gotta be like refreshing the page a million times a second, because those bots are on the same page as you, man. They're basically doxing the website just to steal all the PS5s before you even have a chance. Alright, as you can see here, PlayStation tweeted one more day until we hit that power button, and people were freaking going crazy about this. They were not having it, man. All PlayStation would say was, one more day till we hit that power button. And everyone's like, freaking pissed off. They're like, they don't even want. I don't know why people get so pissed off over this. Just get over it. But let's get right into it. Like this person saying, you mean you're not going to F your supporters again and randomly release them at 7:43 p.m. at night? Like, dude, mistakes happen. It wasn't completely Sony's fault, but I mean, mistakes happen. Just get over it and move on. And then this guy's like, they're dropping it at 12 a.m. They even released the time. Like, if you would just Google it and not just start complaining right off the bat, you would know this too, sir. Come on. And I found these responses pretty funny. I ain't hit shit if I don't grab an order tomorrow. And one more day my ass, they'll best about to hurry the fuck up. And until some hit that power button. Oh man. I'm not sure if these people were really actually mad or what, but they made me chuckle. Like, just get over it. Come on guys, just get over it. Really, please. Well, you know what? Actually, don't get over it. It's pretty funny watching people just start complaining right off the bat, just letting their emotions go all over Twitter without even thinking about it. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna start tweeting right now. Oh my gosh, really? You remind me of the Karens at the fast food restaurants that don't get their order right. They got one too many pickles on their sandwich and they just go off on the employees. Oh, well, and then you got this tweet right here. So when are you guys gonna let the people that couldn't pre-order one in 2 minutes back in September get one? Like, really? Just go to, oh my god. You know how to open Twitter, but you do not know how to Google something. It's one of the most basic things in the world nowadays. Google's even in the dictionary as a verb, man. That's how mainstream it is. Just Google it, and you'll find out they'll be releasing at 12 a.m. And here's another one. Nope, that's next week. Thanks PlayStation and Walmart Canada for royally screwing this up. You had one job. Like really? Just get over it, man. Maybe this one more week will be good for you. Maybe do something else instead of waiting to play PlayStation game. It's just a game, man. Come on, there's more to life than just games. Come on. And I mean, look, maybe it's a good thing. Look, this guy's PS5, Mr. ACG's PS5 is already 100% dead. The one you received for review. I mean, I know you got one right away, but still, man, what if this happened to you? What if you got this PS5? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you'll get one that actually works. So, I mean, come on, man. You don't have to take everything so hard. Just find the good in things. Get over it. It's easy. And also, I mean, look at this. God, Mr. Tech Yes City. Got the PS5 in. It's first gen RDNA. I mean, wasn't it supposed to be second? I mean, come on. I mean, now that you have more time, maybe you can look at more reviews and see what's going on with the PS5. Maybe you can see that all the advertising you're seeing, that maybe it's not all true. Come on. Open your eyes. They're just trying to sell stuff to you. Maybe you still have time to cancel your pre-order. So like, hey, but anyway, people were not having it with Mr. Tech Yes City. You see right here, for someone named Tech Yes, you'd think they would watch the PS5 breakdown that Sony had in the middle of the year. It's custom RDNA 2 they're doing. It's been explained. Then also remember these blah 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 blah. And then Tech Yes City responds, why not say it in the manual? And then this guy with the, why does someone that's a tech person need it explained to them in the manual? Well, duh, people that are tech people open the manuals and read them because it's a responsible thing to do, obviously. Mr. Smarty Pants. Alright, then now we can move on to people claiming that the consoles are broken now. In this little video, this lady explains how the PS5 is extremely loud. And then right under is debunked with the finding what happens when you put a mic next to a console with a disc drive / fan. Like, really? People don't know how to make actual claims? But anyway, let's move on. And now here's some claims that the Xbox Series X is broken. Like, people were literally blowing vape juices into their Xboxes to try and say that they're broken. While in the meantime, they're breaking their own brand new Xboxes with this. Oh man, I hope that they break on that. If they try to return on that, Microsoft just told them, nah, dude, you're trying to expose us for fakeness. Anyway, let's go on. Now you can see here, there's actually something to be concerned about. Like, the disk drive's already breaking, and they're barely being used for like 2 days. Jeez, you can see his face, Mudahar's face right here in the bottom. Like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Now let's move on to some actual problems out there. I mean, look at this freaking PS5 scalper, and all he says is get over it or F your feelings. Oh my god. Oh man, can we all agree with F scalpers? And we can go on to this tweet, which he says, it is actively making the world a worse place. Like, really? Scalpers are what's making your world a worse place? Just get over it. It's just a PS5. It's just a game. It's not real life. My goodness. Like, I can't imagine, like, not being able to purchase a $500 electronic is making my life so much worse. Like, jeez, you gotta go outside, go live your life or something. There's way more things better than just playing a game. And then let's move on to Mr. Gaijin Hunter, the Monster Hunter prodigy. If you're a reseller who purchased a PS5 or any other consoles for that matter, with the idea of reselling it for a higher price, I sincerely want to tell you, F you. You tell him, Gaijin Hunter. You just gotta move on. You can't dwell on these scalpers. Just hold your horses. New PS5s are coming out. And then you got this guy with the, you were responsible for this. Oh my goodness, dude. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, you got this other guy telling them right under it, right here, telling them, trash take. I got one in the store and can still do that, which really, it does prove his point. But this guy's like, I know exactly how bots work. I'm glad they buy them all up. Maybe you'll have one next year, champ. Well, what can I say? This is what you get for crying online. Like, instead of moving on and getting over it, you're on here crying. That's what you get. Well, anyway, let's move on to something a little more wholesome. Something I kind of like. I'm going to try to rap. Alright. Dear PlayStation, I emailed you, but you still ain't calling. I left my email, name, and business address at the bottom. I sent 2 emails back in autumn. There must have been a mix-up in your inbox or something. Sometimes my emails are a bit sloppy when I find them. But F it. How is PS5's doing? And then the person crying right under the bottom, not realizing that this is a oh my god, that they're just referencing the song. Jesus Christ. And here's another dumb take that I found from Mr. Angry Joe himself, not knowing what it means when the package ships in its original form and they can't hide what it is. Like, really, dude? Well, anyway, let's move on to Mr. Alex Jones, just admitting what everyone else is so afraid to admit. I mean, come on, let's listen to him. He's got all the wisdom.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. No.
That's gonna be a soundbite.
No.
Well, anyway, here's another wholesome picture. Every Xbox. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope everyone has a good day. And that's it for me.